So after the Lauri Markkanen trade and the freeway deal that happened, everybody's eyes were focused on Kevin Love because where is he going? Obviously, he's not going to be playing with Mobley, Markkanen, Allen. He's not going to start. He's going to be a bench player at this point, right? He currently has 2 years left in his contract, worth $60 million. And who wants to take that on knowing that Kevin Love hasn't been consistently playing and his injuries have raised a lot of questions in terms of whether or not he's a valuable asset to even invest in the first place? So this is where people have speculated that Cleveland is going to negotiate a buyout with him and Kevin Love that way could go to a team and compete for a championship because that's usually what happens when players get bought out. But now we're getting word that he's not interested in that. His agent and whatnot, they're just not interested in being bought out. And now Cleveland's in a tough spot because what are they going to do with him? This guy's being overpaid and he's not really going to provide you much. And you already have fours that are going to take a spot easily. So at that point, it leaves you thinking, what are you doing, Cleveland? Why did you even invest in him this much and then trade for players that would take a spot? It's like you wanted this situation to happen. Now, of course, he might later agree to a buyout when he sees that there's really no other way for him to navigate through this because most likely that's what's going to happen, man. I honestly think it's inevitable at this point that he's going to get bought out. But which team do you think he's going to get to? People are saying, LeBron's connections, he's already working on getting him into LA. But the Lakers team looks pretty stacked, and they might be on the lookout for Rondo to come in as well. Now, I don't know if those guys will be able to mesh well during the season, but I'm pretty sure they'll be competing for a championship while these veterans they got. Man, that's a meaty team right there, man. Or he could go to the East in a team like Brooklyn, where I think he'd be a good fit, and Milwaukee as well, but, not so much a good fit there. Now, Golden State is another team that people bring up, and that could be an interesting one. But we'll just have to see. Time will tell. And hopefully Kevin Love doesn't take this too hard, man.